WIIFTBPM.
WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me.
Jackson.
If you could make up a social media holiday, what would it be?
Randy said National Don't Let No One Put You Down Day.
No one. What you gonna do? So when they say something crazy, you slap them.
Be like me said. Randy said a Jukathon Day.
Man, we about 60 years old. I be done had a heart
You gotta
attack.
get your heart rate up.
Okay, not that far.
All right, Mario said my favorite one. My friends and I do what we call National Call Off from Work Day.
As a business owner, I don't.
You don't like that, yeah?
I don't like that.
Because I'm the boss of this family.
We got Marcus Garvey Day from Remy too.
Oh, Marcus Garvey Day. All right, what will we do on Marcus Garvey Day?
Call off from work.
I'm going to need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. That would be great. Okay?
Yeah, right.
Every black holiday has something to do with calling off from work.
You're cool. I'm out.
How about National Join a Positive Black Organization Day? Because I don't want to be recruited. I don't want to be recruited and the brothers be like, thank you. Thank you. How about National Tell White People the Truth Day? Tell them how you really feel.
You can't handle the truth.
Why don't we call that National Black People Get Locked Up Day?
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Hello.
The most dangerous show in the morning.
Why money ain't free? Why can't you just give it to me? I don't wanna work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me. Why money ain't free? Why can't you just give it to me? I don't wanna work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me. Why money ain't free? Wake up in the morning with the frown on my face, 'cause I know it's another day that I gotta face now. For people I don't wanna see, working at a job that I don't wanna be, breaking my back to the bone with nothing to show. But I got dreams and goals. But as soon as I clock in, I'm ready to go. So there's one thing I gotta know: why money ain't free? Why money ain't free? Why can't you just give it to me? Give it to me. I don't wanna work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me. Why money? Why can't you just give it? Why can't you just give it? I don't wanna work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me. Why money ain't free?
Rocking in that 9 to 5, got your girl hella tired. Why won't they let me be? Now I understand why my mama always used to ask, did I think money grew on trees? I got these bills after bills and they just keep coming. Working overtime, but my pockets ain't flooding. Yeah, my funds low. Adult life is scarce.
Why money ain't free?
Why it ain't free?
Why can't you just give it
Why
to me?
can't they just give it to
I
me?
don't wanna work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me.
Why money ain't free? Yeah.
Why can't you just give it to me? I don't wanna work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me. Why money ain't free?
How the money ain't free. Every 5 minutes, kids bothering me. They seem to think that money grows on trees. Always asking for allowance and clean one thing. Sick and tired of my funds being low. Spent the whole bag on the groceries at the store. Got a little something, but I need a little more. And I'm a single mama, you should already know.
Why money ain't free?
Why the money ain't free?
Why can't you just give it to me? I don't wanna work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me. Why money ain't free? Why can't you just give it
Won't
to
you
me?
give it to me?
I don't wanna work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me. Why money ain't free?
Why the money ain't free?
Why money ain't free?
Why money ain't free? Yeah, why money ain't free?
Yeah, man. Ideas, man.
You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see that you wanna be free. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see You want me free. Let's go. Standing my ground. I can't mess around. It's like my time is in a bottle. Captured by your love, yeah. Now I know women's got this thing going on. We can't stay around so long, but I wanna come correct. Baby, get your foot off my neck. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind thee. Understand clearly, that you wanna be free. It's the time that you spend making me think within. It's the trust still beginning. Fade away from beginning of the day. I can see you trembling times, and I can see you wondering mine. Is it me considered? Shoot is with it. See, you don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind thee. It's so clear to see, baby, that you wanna be free. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind thee. It's so clear to see that you wanna be free, yeah. I'm just trying to be the best I can. You can call me the troubling man. Matter of fact, I'm from the side of the street. Baby girl, you're calling on me at the time that I feel your presence around me. Something that I can't let go. It's your time, everything around me there. I just wanna hold on, but you don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind me. It's so clear to see that you wanna be free. I just wanna come correct, best I can. Baby, get your foot on my neck. And just before you just leave, baby, I've been trying to tell you I can breathe. You don't have to find me, baby, baby. I'm walking right behind me. It's so clear to see, yeah, that you want me free. Damn pressure, baby. I just want pressure, baby.
WIFTPM.
You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Todd Stoger, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you could put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gonna sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let us give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.
Wake up, Chicago! Wake up, world. This is the Mace Jackson Show. I'm your host. Riis, did you put some bass in my voice today? Is that what you did? You went back there making my voice sound a little deep on the return trip. What's up, man? It's the Mace Jackson Show. I am your host, Mace Jackson, returning after a long Thanksgiving. I don't know if that's what I'm allowed to call it. You know, y'all millennials so politically correct. I don't know if I get to call it a Thanksgiving weekend, but I must say that I gave thanks. Oh, lessons learned this weekend. I am not a big holiday person. It seems like, you know, I think I'm going to go back to my retire for holidays. I just, you know, the holidays just don't sometimes agree with me, Riis, and I don't ever want to take away from everybody else's fun, but it just be like, I'd be like, man, woo! And I don't know if I'm like hypersensitive during the holidays or something, but it just, yeah, man. But I took it like this weekend. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. But let me do this. Let me say what's up to my man. Back in the building, DJ Riis, the ruler, Mr. Business in the front, party in the back. I see you got your happy face emoji hat on, so it must have been a good weekend, Riis. How you feeling, man?
You know I'm blessed by the best. You already know the rest. I feel you on that, man. You know what? I had people come over, and I got a little man cave, and it took me. My brother-in-law came through, so he really was just down. Like everybody started like come downstairs if you was like the guys, you know, like my cousins. They came downstairs, but like I felt the same way, man. I ended up. Man, like I literally go to sleep on family now, and I'm like the party guy, but I be tired. I be like, you know what, I just dip. You know what I'm saying? I go and go to sleep. So I feel you on that. Like,
yeah, you know what though. What I used to do was make it where everybody felt it, right? Like when I wasn't. Now I just kind of just chill out. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, let me just watch this football game. Yep. Let me just go ahead and. Straight ahead.
That's what I
Pew! Yep, that's what I see. I see football. But it is Monday. We are back in the building. I must tell you, though, it was good to not have to get up at... Although I did wake up at 4, Riis, every day. But I did find a way to go back to sleep. I must tell you, I did get a great binge in. Did you watch True Story?
No.
Okay.
I'm in it, but I ain't.
Okay, dog.
I'm in it.
Dog.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe. Kevin Hart said, y'all gonna stop messing with me. Kevin Hart said, look, y'all, you think I'm funny, man? I'll show you a funny, man. I got funny for your ass. If you have not watched Kevin Hart's True Story with Wesley, and let me just say, Wesley Snipes, if you doubted that he was truly a Negro,
yeah, see, I'm getting a little bit of that.
Riis, if you ever doubted that Wesley Snipes was truly a Negro, if you ever thought that he was, if Nino Brown was not enough, if it wasn't enough, he just showed you his range, dog. This brother just went from Coming to America, as the general, and I must tell you out. Classic Nino Brown. You can't never forget the iconic. And by the way, I heard that they are trying to make a New Jack City prequel and sequel. They gonna mess that up.
They gotta leave classic alone sometimes.
Hey man, I do want to know what happened to Nino though. I do know he say, "Oh, I gotta." No, anyway. So, but if you ever doubted Wesley Snipes' official ninja-ness, he put that bad boy on screen for y'all this weekend. You gotta watch Kevin Hart's True Story. Got me around here thinking Kevin Hart is a murderer somewhere in the world. What'd you do if you turned on the TV and you was like, and Kevin Hart, 20 years ago, forensic evidence. You know they say when you do a crime, you can't leave it alone. You be obsessed with it. So I'm just saying, man, that Kevin Hart had me looking at him a whole different way, bro. And I must say, Kevin Hart ain't no little dude neither. He kind of swole, Joe. Not to be funny, but I was thinking like, you know how you be like, you look at him and be like, I could take him. I was looking at Kevin Hart like, maybe not. He be them Nike commercials. He be doing that stuff for real. All right, y'all, it's the Mace Jackson Show. I'm your host, Mace Jackson. Got my man DJ Riis the Ruler. Riis, we ain't gonna have Ruthie this week. Ruthie is taking care of some business, so she be on. Ruthie take more vacations,
Man.
To live the life of Ruthie Moore. She on vacay again. I don't know, man. I'm starting to wonder, did she she might got a Superman somewhere. You know how she be getting Ruthie might be getting flued out. We're gonna have to check her stamps and her passport in a minute.
Okay.
Right? I'm starting to think Ruthie might be getting flued out and she just keeping it on the low from us, Riis.
Yeah, because she do be out.
She be out, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Every month.
Is she? Right? All right, we gonna have to keep an eye on that. We got to keep an eye out. We got to watch Ruthie Moore. All right, y'all. It's the Mace Jackson Show. I'm your host, Mace Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis the Ruler. Let's do this, Riis, since it's just the two of... Oh, no. You know what? We still going to take the plane off. They catch us in Indianapolis because we're going to have Brother Tyrone Muhammad will be in the building with Mr. Yates of Yates Security. And let me just say this. This is the last because he got a carjacking. Let me read the infomercial because you know Tyrone be like, Dr. Yates and Tyrone Muhammad at 7:30, the inventors of the Yates device and anti-carjacking system. Now, y'all know y'all didn't get this one time for free. Let's not give me a... First of all, I feel some kind of way y'all bringing on the carjacking system after I got carjacked. But we're going to talk about that today at 7:30. Plus, we're going to talk about hot chai chicken in the place of Harold's. I got a couple things I want to talk about in that space. Riis, you got your Tyrone Muhammad impressions together. Is that why you went to go get you some gum, get your voice? Riis getting ready to do what? What?
That's why I went to the door.
What the hell?
Hey.
What?
I thought it was Tyrone Muhammad because I heard the door knock.
Oh Lord! What is going on? Look in the. Oh, that's
he heard
funny.
the plane was taking off and ran to the gate. He ran to the gate.
He was doing the OJ on us. All right, that's funny, man.
Not the Hearst commercial. So many people missed that.
They don't even know nothing about that. Riis, I might be telling myself. All right, y'all. Well, we was about to take off, but not fortunate. I don't know how we call this. Let me see. Did he pay for his ticket? Hold on. Don't start talking yet. Look, he
trying to get you on the screen.
Right, I'm trying to get you on screen so the people could be like, and here to grace us with his presence, and he's still on his phone. He ain't even ready. He came in. Look, dude come into work once a year, and then come in and be like, let me take this call. Come in late.
No, I like to read the comments. That's like one of the funniest things.
Hey, well, you got to, I understand, man, but you got to get in so you can get some comments. Hey, y'all, in the building, it is our long lost. Is he? So he's still in the family. I think we done moved him. Now he got his joint on. See, come in here. He done forgot the rules and procedures. You know when you get on the plane, turn off your phone because you're going to interfere with our stuff in the air. In the building.
I got to say good morning to the family.
You still got it on.
Oh, I couldn't hear that.
Of course, because anyway, in the building, y'all. Back
I don't know is he a visitor? Anyway, he got a spot. Look, and then he went back to his other seat, right? You see how he said, look, I can't wait till Ruthie be here. They going to be fighting over the seat. Who you think win between Ruthie and Todd? Let me stop before we go that far. Let me say what's up to my man in the building, Mr. Todd Stoger. Todd, what's up, man?
Hey, Maze. It's good to be here.
Todd, it seems like we ain't seen you in a minute, man. Except, was it last Friday?
Like
Riis, you know what this is? He trying to make good on his word. Because remember, you called him out. Remember, he said, I'll see you next Friday. And you was like, you a lie.
We were working
because we wasn't even working on Friday. But
Ruthie told me
that was the smoothest. I was like, he said it so smooth. See you the day after Thanksgiving.
See you the day after Thanksgiving. You know that go well. All right, so in the building, this is my man Todd Stoger. Todd, how you feeling today, man? What's going on?
Feeling good. I was up anyway. I guess because I knew I was getting up. You know how it is. You wake up and you just kind of like lay there for a while.
I can't do it. It's like I try. Then I'll be like, let me just look at Facebook. Then I'll be like, let me go look at it in the bathroom for Carrie's
right.
Put this light on. Then next thing I know, I'll be in Facebook. I'll be like, I done updated y'all whole history in my morning. You'd be surprised how much information you can get in 15 minutes. You know, I have a 15-minute early morning window from 4 to 4:15. That's my time. Me.
Everybody has to have their time.
There it is. All right, Todd, you back in the building, man. We're gonna talk to you. We got a lot cracking today. Man, you know what? Actually, I'm glad you're here today. We got a lot to talk about, and I think you'll add some great perspective. It's good to have you in the building, man.
Thank
you. I see you came up in the. Hey, Todd, you only got, let's see, what is this? December, January, February, March, April, May. You got 6 more months till you got till St. Ignatius get up out your pocket. I know you counting because I'm counting. I got 14.
Yes, and I'm like, all right, you did fill out that, was that fascia?
FAFSA, they say I got to fill it out this year, so I'm a little nervous about that.
Shoot, you better not be nervous. Unless you want to fork up whatever it is, $65,000 in one shot, you need fascia.
Well, I want FAFSA too. I'm just saying, I just don't be wanting the people to be all up in my stuff. But it's all good.
See, that's for you black people with money. I'm like, here's everything. This is all about me.
Who's black people?
It's not about me anyway. It's about your children. So.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I still don't like that whole thing. But anyway, it is the Maze Jackson Show, and you know I'm gonna be like, you ain't got no scholarship. We tried that one time. The no scholarship stuff. Not going for that one again. No, sirree, Bob. They was like straight out of pocket. Oh, out of pocket. Oh, how much? Oh, that's some real stuff.
That's right. This isn't your first rodeo.
Hey, man. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you the best thing that for all the years and all the money I spent at De La Salle for Milan, the best advice came in December. The value of that whole conversation, of that whole experience, was when I went to the college, when they were preparing the kids for the college, and they told the parents, do not let your child make the second most expensive decision in their life. Recognize that it's the second most expensive decision that they'll make. And a lot of that is based on their favorite sports team or something else, or they went to the part of school and kicked it with somebody. And you can get a quality education, and it does not have to be Duke. It does not have to be, all of the big, and it was interesting because I think so many parents, self-included, allow the children to make the decision, and then we have to live with the consequences of that decision. And it may not always be. We're not like white folks in some cases where we could just say, okay, and not even just white folks can do it. I could just drop $60,000 a year, right, and pay for your kid to go to school out of pocket, and the kids aren't. It's almost like you're setting them up for indentured servitude, or at least slavery to their student loan debts. Because again, you think about it, you can come out of college, depending on what school you go, with almost $250,000 in debt.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the only thing bigger than that is going to be your house. And so it was
I thought you were talking about your wedding, but okay.
Hell, sheesh. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you, though, them weddings ain't cheap neither.
No,
I tell you what, I don't say thinking back, because I had the most beautiful bride. So it was worth that look of her walking down the aisle. Now, I will tell you, And people say it all the time. If you take that money and put it as a down payment on the crib,
Right.
that's like what we spent on the house on the wedding would have been like. If you got a 20-year, it would have been like at least 2 years mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have been a big old chunk.
Big chunk.
Big old chunk. But anyway, it's all good, man. I can't complain at all. A lot happened this weekend, though, so we're going to talk about it all.
Before you change, my parents, well, my dad, he decided where my siblings would go. But by the time
Xavier.
No. The first one went to Talladega, and then my brother went to Xavier. And by the time they got to me, they were like, "You going to school?" That was it.
Talladega. But was it because he had plugs? He knew how to he had a way to get you to finance your education because he knew once you got the paper, look, you come back, you in my hands, I got you. You just need the paper, dog.
I think the Xavier thing was because he was so connected. He was,
right.
He was on the board.
Right.
And my brother had asthma, and he wanted to be, close to him. His friend was running the school, so he kind of forced my brother to go there.
Your brother was plugged, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying he was forced. I mean, he was probably one of the most plugged people behind the billboard ever.
No, you're right. I mean, he ended up working at WYLD and being the he wasn't the color man. He was the other guy for the basketball team on the radio. So yeah, he got to do a lot of things he probably couldn't have done other places.
Yeah, man. You go with. See, my thing is, I would tell you go where you got the plug, right? Like the school is cool. But if you got the plug where you could be the big man or just be straight, there's so many. Being at U of I learned a lot about haves and have-nots and what can happen when you have. Where I learned that?
Where?
Glenn Harston. Do you know Glenn Harston? Glenn is his
actually,
dad is a PR guy. I know.
Yeah.
So that Glenn,
right?
That was the first time I learned about being a plug black man. Because we had all gotten into a brawl. It was like a giant brawl in a student dorm, and it was like the type of brawl where everybody should have been kicked out of school. Like, everybody should have been kicked out of school and never been able to go. I mean, it was like weapons. It was all type of stuff.
Wow.
And I will never forget, like, as we're all preparing to tell our parents that we have been summarily dismissed from this prestigious university, Glenn's father comes down and he calls George Ryan on his cell phone while he's in the room with us. And we like, did he just call the governor? And it was the first time that I saw plugged, right? Where the governor called, the disciplinary hearings, everything went away, right? Everybody, we got slapped around at the campus. But, like, the whole major stuff, and it was like to see a black man, I'll never forget. I still see Mr. Harston to this day. And I just be like, damn. Like, I never saw a black man. Like, he literally had the governor of the state of Illinois on the phone explaining the situation. Glenn, don't worry. We'll take care of this. And George, and we was just like, and this was before cell phones was really cell phones. And it was just like, damn.
Yeah, that's who I know. I really don't know the son. I know the father
dad,
because
right?
he was around the ward and
he was plugged up.
Yeah, he was in one of my dad's commercials.
No, because he had, it was like you saw this brother, he came down, he had on a suit, he had on his suit and tie, it was like, damn, black man, and when you don't come from understanding of your parents' stuff, like I think my kids would not understand. I remember that happening and being like, I want to be like that.
Right.
Right? Like, where if something happened, I could get on the phone and they're going to pick up my call and things will happen. And I just remember being like, dang, I ain't never seen a black man. Like, he brought the University of Illinois. Like, the president of the school was like, Mr. Harston? And, like, none of us, he was like, we was just grateful that we knew Glenn because we was on Glenn's side. So he got everybody on our side straight. We was like, damn. So anyway, it's the Mace Jackson Show. It's good to be plugged, man.
It is.
Yeah. Membership has its privileges. Or to know someone that is plugged that can make the call for you. Right? That can, to be able to, in the network, to make a call. And that was one of the times when I realized that, because I always thought of the University of Illinois as like this giant inanimate object. And I realized at that point that anybody can be touched.
That's right.
Anybody. Like, everybody is human. There's a human connection, and anybody can be touched. Look, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back. Todd, I got a lot of headlines. Then I want to talk about something that I think might, I don't want to get you in trouble, but I want to talk about hot chai chicken on 87.
I read about that.
Did you see the story yesterday in the paper?
I read your part. I didn't read the newspaper.
You should read the story in the paper. You guys take a chance, if you get a chance, go to not the Maze Jackson page, but to my personal page. I posted a story yesterday about hot chai chicken. And Todd, it felt like reading the story of Thanksgiving written by the Pilgrims, where they told this story of this wonderful Arab guy who came to this place and discovered this wonderful store where Harold's Chicken already existed. Anyway, we'll talk about it all when we come back. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Maze, Riis, and Todd in the building.
The Maze Jackson Show will be back after this break.
WIIFTBPM. If you're a business professional, have you ever wanted to multitask on your way to an important meeting instead of navigating through traffic? Fellowship Fleet Limousine and Bus Company is your solution for chauffeured ground transportation. Our company provides sedans, SUVs, stretch limousines, vans, and buses for corporate travel, airport transfers, and group shuttles. If you're a corporate travel manager, individual business professional, event or meeting planner, relax. Let us take the wheel. Visit fellowshipfleet.com to book right now.
And now, traffic and weather.
Good morning. What's in it for the Black People Media family? The time is now 6:36 a.m. and I'm Riis the Ruler with your Chicagoland area traffic, sports, and weather update. In sports, the Chicago Blackhawks at home taking on the San Jose Sharks. Blackhawks will fail to score as they will lose 2-0. Over the traffic on the Kennedy O'Hare to the Loop as well as outbound to O'Hare is 17 minutes. On the Edens, inbound from Deerfield to Exchange 27, Exchange back out to Deerfield will be 28. The Eisenhower is 27 minutes in both directions. That's from Thorndale to the Loop and back out to Thorndale. On the Stevenson from I-355 to the Dan Ryan will be 27 minutes. Outbound will be 29. The Bishop Forward from I-80 to the Dan Ryan will be 29 minutes, 27 minutes back out to I-80. The Dan Ryan is 14 minutes to the Loop, 12 minutes to 95th. On DuSable Lakeshore Drive south from 55th to Jacksonville to Jackson back out to 55th will be 7 minutes and 8 minutes north. Randolph to Bryn Mawr and Bryn Mawr back out to Randolph. Today's weather is currently 30 and mostly clear. Today will be a high of 39 and a low of 27. I'm Riis the Ruler. Now he has been one with Downtown here on the Maze Jackson Show.
Pressing on, drops of cruising, old school music, old school to sing. Gotta make my way to you. Pull up on that ass like, oh, I wanna take you to